This is my 4x2x2 REPTIZOO terrarium. It is front opening with two different glass panels, so unfortunately you can only access one half at a time, but I understand that they had to build it that way because it's so big. Here are the building instructions, and they're actually quite simple. My partner and I thought it was going to take the better part of a Saturday, but it ended up taking us less than an hour to build this thing. It comes with everything you need, including a pair of grippy gloves so you can handle the glass without dropping it. Despite it being glass, it came shipped very well and everything was very protected. This is just opening up the box what it looks like at first. The whole base is one big piece and it is quite heavy. I did need help moving this, and it took some special maneuvers to get it on the shelf in my muscle rack, but now that it's down there, it fits absolutely perfect. Once you get the base on, these four poles go in the four corners and they're even labeled so that you know exactly which goes where. The glass panels are all the same size and they came very well packaged in their own little box inside the bigger box. And even these have little labels so you know exactly where they're going. After we got the base on, we ended up having to take the top off of my rack so that we could slide everything into place. So when building this, you will need some vertical space to work with. Once you get everything together, there's little screws on each corner that ensure that the lid cannot come off. And then you're done. And that's really it. And when I say this fit perfectly in my muscle rack, I mean it. There's maybe 2 centimeters to spare on either side, so I did have to build this in there. I would not have been able to get this in there without taking the top off and building it inside. And now it looks like a built-in terrarium, so I think that's pretty cool. Some other features worth mentioning include this wire management system where you can have up to 4 wires going into your tank through this little hole. I was concerned that my snake or reptile might be able to push this out and get out, but once it's locked, it's pretty escape proof, so that's pretty impressive. The last thing I want to show is this built-in locking mechanism. Once both doors are closed, you just turn this to the right, and it has this little thing that raises up and pushes against the glass. It doesn't truly lock it, as I'm still able to push the glass aside, but it does take significantly more effort, so I would imagine that from the inside, a reptile's not going to be able to move this glass and try to escape, but if they really, really wanted to, they might be able to, depending on the species. So it's not a true lock, but it is definitely an escape deterrent. Overall, I'm very happy with this terrarium. It was shipped very well, it was super easy to assemble, and I cannot wait to make it a nice cozy home for my reptile.